Welcome to Breaking Business. Today I'm joined again with Michael Worthington. Welcome, Michael.
How are you, Jacqueline?
I'm excellent. Busy week?
Busy week? Busy week at Breaking Business?
Well, that was more of a question of busy week at 101 Media. We always have busy weeks.
Oh, yes. We've been very busy. We've been off doing some country filming for a new show coming up. Then I'll put a plug on your show.
Oh, be my guest, yes.
Called the Aussie Outback Show.
Oh, Nate, what's all
Real
that about?
stories about real people, real places, and their real adventures in Australia.
Cool.
Yes.
Tourists or just people who already live here?
Oh, no, for worldwide TV.
Nice.
Yes.
See, it's always exciting with new opportunities.
I know.
And the thing, Breaking Business last week has just gone bonkers. It's
Wow.
been really. We've actually, we were talking the end of last week about the upcoming. Quick, we'll plug it now.
Yes.
The upcoming February masterminds.
Yes.
How many people were we having on this mastermind?
I've got 2 or 3.
Oh,
Oh.
I see. Well, you know how we were thinking about sort of that 8 to 10?
Yeah.
We might need to discuss about maybe 15 to 20, but I think it's too many because we've got 6 people now, another 6 from our side, just the conversations that we've been having this week, who've gone, yeah, we'll be in that.
Wow.
And you know what the funny thing is?
Yep.
Not one person has said how much.
Won't they get a surprise?
Well, they will. But the thing is, I guess that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
About offering that valuable content.
And I think that's the thing, because when they come, we're just going to cover basic costs, but it's about the profits come from the knowledge you gain from being in there.
Yeah. And they're building the community, being part of something else, rather than sitting as so often is the case. I'm all by myself, who do I talk to?
I know.
It's just a very that's one of the biggest challenges I find running small businesses is the isolation.
I think it is. And when you're by yourself, you get stuff. You're either producing the content or the products or the service you've got to give to people, and then someone says, well, you're not telling anyone about it. You say, I haven't got time to tell anybody about it.
I'm the best kept secret out. Absolutely. And we do ridiculous things, I think, really irrational things in that whole process when we're designing new products and we're doing everything else, which coincidentally is today's topic.
Oh, what's today's topic?
Today, someone off play school, hey, what is today's topic? We're talking about the irresistible pull of irrational behaviour.
Ooh. Irresistible pull of irrational behaviour.
Not that anybody, of course, as a small business owner, would be irrational, even slightly.
No, not
We're
at
all very organised. We make sensible decisions. We gather our data. We analyse it. We make an informed decision and we move forward. Oh.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to start with telling you a story.
No. Oh, right, okay.
I haven't memorised the story, so apologies for the video, but it goes like this. The passengers aboard KLM flight 4805 didn't know it, but they were in the hands of one of the most experienced and accomplished pilots in the world, which is always good if you're going to get on an airplane.
Yeah, not bad.
So, Captain Jacob Van Zanten didn't just have the knack of flying. His attention to detail, methodical approach, and spotless record made him the natural choice to head KLM's safety program.
Wow.
It was no surprise then that the airline was keen to show him off. One of the magazine ads had featured the smiling captain captured it all. KLM, founded from the people that made punctuality possible. Now, there's no pressure there at all, is there? Even seasoned pilots, not exactly the type of individuals prone to swooning, regarded him as something of a celebrity. Now, how often do we as business owners create just a little bit of celebrity around one of our team members or ourselves? Because we sort of need that traction, I think, to stand out from the crowd. We do that whole... And that's what this is all about, of course.
Especially in business, we know it's just as much about the personal brand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You do business with someone you know, like, and trust. How many times have we heard that?
Yeah.
We need to get to know people, and then you go, well, hang on a minute.
People buy people before they buy your products and services.
Absolutely. So if you're going to jump on an airplane, you'd like to hope, that the guys walking through with pilots and they've got that professionalism about them, and they've really got the hang of it, and they're not going to make rash and bonkers decisions.
Hopefully not.
No. But on the flight deck of 747, en route from Amsterdam to La Palmas, in the Canary Islands, of course, because the Canary Islands is a great place to be, the trip was moving along smoothly and with exact position which had become the captain's hallmark. And of course, the brand of KLM.
Yes.
which was because so many airlines are so late all of the time. KLM really prided themselves on being on time every time, getting people where they needed to be.
Yep.
Schedule was pretty straightforward. They were landing in La Paz, refueling and transporting a whole new set of passengers back home to Holland. So he was on his way home for the night.
Yep.
But then Van Zieten got an urgent message from air traffic control.
Right.
A terrorist bomb had exploded in the airport flower shop. It's caused massive chaos on the ground, and the airport is going to be closed till further notice. Not that we've ever had anything weird and wonderful happen in any of our businesses to offset the plans. So the captain knew at all times the most important thing was to remain calm, proceed with caution, and follow the protocols.
Yep.
He'd performed drills preparing for this kind of situation countless times. He taught drills. He was the front of the health and safety crew and the leading light in KLM's pilots. He just returned from leading a 6-month safety course on how to react to exactly this kind of situation.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. You'd like to think he knew what was going on. Following the standard procedure, the captain obeyed orders to land 50 nautical miles from his original destination on the island of Tenerife.
Okay.
There, at 1:10 p.m, his plane joined several others. Of course, everybody else has been similarly diverted.
Yes.
Now, you don't need to be a seasoned airline pilot to appreciate that Tenerife is no JFK.
Right.
Tiny airport, single runway, not designed to support jumbo jets.
Right.
So immediately you think, what have I got from a parking point of view? Where is everything happening? How are we going to do?
How long is the runway?
How experienced are our air traffic controllers? Do they know how
Yes.
how are we going to handle this? So you've got all these factors on the outside, which of course,
What you have in business?
what you have in business.
Yep.
Now, with his plane safely parked at the end of the runway, exactly where it should have been, the captain checked his watch. Seeing the time, he was struck with a worrisome thought. There's a mandated rest period as part of all airline protocol.
Yeah.
The Dutch government had recently instigated complicated rules that every pilot had to adhere to. After getting in touch with HQ and performing some very quick calculations, Van Zieten figured that the last time he could take off would be 6:30 p.m.
Right.
Otherwise, of course, his pilot, him as the pilot, his crew, his everything else would be outside their safety window and wouldn't be able to operate. It was a crime which was punishable by internment if they broke this rule. That's how strict they were. So that was the implication. Taking the rest period would open its own problems, just like our truck drivers pulling across here days.
Yes.
By taking the rest period, they would have to get a replacement crew. Now, you could not, because of the situation, fly the replacement crew into Tenerife. One, there was no way to put them. Secondly, it wasn't on their normal plane run. And thirdly, where were they going to come from anyway?
Yeah.
So what that meant is that hundreds of passengers were going to be stranded overnight.
And on that point, why don't we take a break and we'll come back.
And the suspense. We're taking a home and away moment.
We'll be right back.